stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy International Stacker, and that's right, I'm back in Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 2,500 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 100 subscribers. Let me repeat that. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 70,000 subscribers, the big 70. So make sure you subscribe if you're not. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. If you go to my channel, you click videos and latest here. It's right here, the fourth one down. You got to click this video. You got to watch it in its entirety to enter the win. Now, in that video and the 3 videos I released after it, 1, 2, 3, there are hidden codes in there that will give you an advantage in the Mega Gong. Guys, this one I released yesterday is an absolute heater. 35,000 gold incoming. That's what Scottsdale Mint CEO Josh Fair is saying. So buckle up and watch that video. Now let's check here how many entries we got. 26,419 entries in the Mega Gaw. If you're not entered, I want to know why. You got to enter right now, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. We're 51 away from 200, and we're about to jump into it. Now, in just about, 17 and a half minutes, these charts are going to start moving again, silver and gold. So we're going to be watching them live when they open. Put a 1 in chat if you think we're going to be going up when the markets open. Put a 2 in chat if you think we're going to be going down. We're going to be covering that live, but let me go to some breaking news here. And the breaking news here has information that's going to help you read the tea leaves, okay? So we're going to read the tea leaves together, but first, before I do the breaking news, I owe it to you guys. You guys gifted a ton of memberships when we were going live. And guys, on this channel, memberships are called soup. So if you want soup, get your bowl in the air. And I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
And guys, I got a bunch of silver to show you guys. I got some gold to show you guys. I'm going to talk about the show. I'm going to show you stuff. But first, what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, we need to jump in the breaking gold and silver news here before market open. Now, guys, if you want the news anytime, day or night, check me out on X, formerly known as Twitter, at INTOwlstacker, international when it fit. But all my social media, except for TikTok, is verified, including YouTube. So look for that check mark and do not get scammed. Okay, let's go to the first piece of news here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a news article down below talking about Warsh's speech. So I'm going to be covering his speech in its entirety soon. But strange, did Warsh do this for the algorithms? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. And thank you, Barbara, for gifting that membership to Yuri TradeX. Okay, guys, listen. Is this on purpose? Listen.
As I learned years ago, you can take 2 different kinds of hikes on the trails around Jackson. I can sum up my hikes with former Vice Chairman Don Cohn with 2 words: I survived. These steely marathon death marches revealed a sign of Don that I was not ready for. But there's another kind of hike. This one was with former Chairman Ben Bernanke, another dear old colleague.
He's going to say it again.
With Ben, it was a much more leisurely pace, an easy stroll along the wandering trails of the Rockefeller Preserve.
I thought there was 4. Guys, he literally said hike 3 times. Do you think he did that on purpose for the high-frequency trading algorithms to scan the transcript and see hike and go absolutely insane? Let me know, but why would you start out your speech literally talking about hikes when you know everyone's wondering if a rate hike is coming? So I feel like that was total manipulation. How about you? Ladies and gentlemen, we've had some major escalation here. And remember, silver was about to hit $90 an ounce again some months ago now. And then the Iranian thing kicked off, the fiasco, and it went precipitously down. Traditionally, when we've seen an increase in violence, we've seen gold and silver price go down. And when things calm down, we've seen them go up. So this is happening right now. And thank you so much, Brian, for the gifts from the High Chaps Council. That $5 super chat. May you feel the breeze. Okay, here we go. Breaking. Hormuz escalates, ladies and gentlemen. U.S. reportedly strikes IRGC launchers after another tanker attack. The situation surrounding one of the world's most important oil choke points is escalating rapidly. UK MTO has reported 2 tanker attacks in less than a week. Unconfirmed reports, ladies and gentlemen, of another tanker hit today. Now Axios and Al Arabiya are citing a U.S. official report, and it has been confirmed since I posted this. U.S. forces struck 2 IRGC launchers on Iran's Larak Island after Iranian forces were reportedly observed preparing to fire rockets carrying sea mines toward the Strait of Hormuz. The reported operation comes as U.S. officials say mine clearing work has been completed along international shipping lanes in the strait. And guys, a bunch of the mines allegedly were fake. A bunch of the mines in the strait were fake. Like only 20% of them were real. That's taking a note out of World War II. They had fake armies, fake tanks to trick the Nazis. So that is very interesting there. And thank you so much, Barbara, for gifting those 5 memberships. I do appreciate it. And I've got some more to add to that bounty, that big, beautiful bounty here. We'll look at that in just a second. But why this matters, ladies and gentlemen, if the market reacts to the news, oil is likely to be the first mover. Gold and silver will depend on whether markets prioritize safe haven demand or higher oil-driven inflation, treasury yields, and a stronger U.S. dollar. We're going to watch it happen here together, ladies and gentlemen, in just 12 and a half minutes. Now, the new U.S.-Venezuela oil agreement that just happened, and I've got a post about that. We're going to talk about it. Created a potentially bearish supply story, but renewed tanker attacks and direct U.S.-Iran escalation could overwhelm that narrative quickly. We're going to be watching this shortly. We're going to be looking at the crude oil, U.S. dollar index, treasury yields, gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going up or down on the opening? Let me know right now. And guys, during my live stream, I was talking about getting a graded Athena, and it looks like this little owl. And I asked you, should I get a graded one and then break it out? Should I free the bird? If you guys think I should free the bird, put free in chat right now. And thank you, A-Tony Phoenix, for sending that to me. And that's a pretty sweet coin you got right there. All right, the next piece of breaking news here. And guys, we're just 16 likes away from 200. Let's smash it up. Keep smashing that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold and silver, big labor week ahead. These are the weekly watchouts. Now, if you want the full report, like for instance, right now at 9:30 tonight, we're going to be getting China's official PMIs, especially important for silver's industrial demand outlook. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking at Dallas Fed manufacturing, U.S. Venezuela oil deal, G20 finance. What does all this mean? All you got to do is go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Go down here. You can check out the gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, gold to silver ratio charts any time of the day on the best one, Oneida there. And thank you, Chicken Nugget, for that super chat saying free the bird. But if you go here to news and blog, I just released this today. Usually it comes out every Sunday, unless I've been a slippery little salamander. This is this week's watch out situations. And when you go to it, I explain everything. So for instance, going down here, let me find a good example. Okay, let me find a good example here. Hold up. Okay, the Dallas Manufacturing Fed. What the heck is that? It literally says it. It says what it is. It tells you what's bullish, what's bearish. Ladies and gentlemen, it is free to read this thing. Lots of people would charge for it, not me. I'm giving it to all the crustaceans for free. So check out the website if you want to understand more about the weekly watchouts. But this is going to be another big week. We've got some federal governors speaking. We got Barr speaking. We got a president speaking. We got a lot of information. We got jobs coming in. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of this data is going to be the last time this data is seen until the next Federal Reserve meeting where they decide if they are going to raise rates or if they're going to lower rates. So we'll be watching that live here in just a little bit. Why, Vern, thank you for gifting those memberships. I do appreciate it. And I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We try. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
Next piece of breaking news here. Oh, you're going to try the Mrs. I.S. coffee tomorrow. Whack a cackle. Awesome. And Dominate Travon says, open the kitchen.
open the kitchen. We've got hungry crustaceans.
All right, gold and silver crash, but did markets completely misread Warsh? I think they did, ladies and gentlemen. I watched the whole press conference, so you don't have to. The Friday bloodbath, we're talking gold down 3.2%.
How dare you?
We're talking silver down 4.2%. But after watching the complete Jackson Hole speech, I believe the market may have gotten carried away trying to predict Warsh's next move. Ladies and gentlemen, early in the speech, he joked, please don't call it forward guidance. And that wasn't a throwaway line. And yet the markets and the mainstream media took it as forward guidance. It's one of those speeches, Central's message, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much to Raging Gamer for being a member for 3 months. Thank you. Crustacean Commander, you, sir, get my support. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Warsh said forward guidance was essential during the global financial crisis, GFC, but believes it overstayed its welcome during these now what he calls, quote, normal times. Why? Because pre-committing to future decisions can restrict the Fed's ability to respond when conditions change. Yet markets immediately interpreted his speech as rate hikes are coming. The 2-year Treasury yield jumped, the dollar strengthened, and the September rate hike odds reportedly went from 35 to 58%, ladies and gentlemen. Here is what I heard instead, and thank you so much to Barbara. Barbara just gifted another 20 memberships. Guys, can we get a shout out for Barbara in chat? She's going absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the support, Barbara. Guys, if you want a free membership, aka soup, get that bowl up in the sky. It's absolutely raining. And I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We try. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
So here's what I heard instead as the market interpreted it, ladies and gentlemen, as rate hikes are coming. Number one, he talked about AI and how it could change the economic rule book. Warsh said the potential for substantially higher growth is rising. He referenced a kind of hyper Moore's law and said annualized token sales at 2 leading AI labs had increased more than 500% in 1 year. Why does this matter, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Wyvern, for that membership. If AI produces sustained productivity growth, the economy may be able to grow faster without generating the same inflationary pressure. That would not automatically justify cuts, but it could eventually give the Fed more room to ease without reining in inflation. The number two thing I heard, the Fed is building new tools. Warsh said the Fed is working on more reliable models. Guys, remember I've been saying this, and robust rules while studying proactively productivity, employment, and other structural changes. He specifically said these task forces will not affect the current policy decision, but they could help build the intellectual framework used to justify future decisions, including rate cuts if productivity rises and the economy's non-inflationary growth potential continues to move. And ladies and gentlemen, since Warsh was named, I've said rate cuts are coming. I still stand firmly behind that, but the market wants you to think other things are going to happen. Let's go to number 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. He spoke about trends matter more than individual reports. Warsh warned against making forward-looking policy using stale information or isolated data points. His message was clear, ladies and gentlemen. Follow current conditions, examine broader trends, preserve flexibility, avoid mechanical commitments. That does not sound like a promise to hike to me. Does it to you? Fourth, his inflation warning was real. Warsh said the 2% inflation target was firm and fixed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Barbara, for that super chat. She says, never get a financial recovery from this. Where's the dong? Thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
He said inflation readings were better than expected, but they still do not show the underlying trends have meaningfully improved, and that the Fed's predominant focus right now should be on prices. That was hawkish. That's why metals sold off, ladies and gentlemen. The fifth thing he spoke about was the fifth thing I actually heard from what he spoke about was this may create cover for future cuts. Here is my analysis. This is not something he said, okay? Whether intentional or not, the speech may have created political and institutional cover for Warsh and the FOMC. Remember, he needs a board of 12 people to vote with him, ladies and gentlemen. It appeared measured, disciplined, and unwilling to pre-commit. If growth or employment weakens or AI-driven productivity continues and changes the inflation calculation, the Fed could cut, while arguing that the decision followed the data, not political pressure. Warsh ended the most important distinction in the entire speech. This is what he ended with. I stand here today committed to discipline, not a decision. The market heard the decision. Warsh explicitly refused to give one. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been reading the tea leaves since his nomination, and I still believe the next major policy move will be rate cuts. If you agree with me, put rate cut in chat. Friday's reaction did not change my thesis. It may have created an opportunity for those who believe the market mistook disciplined flexibility for a promised hike. Stackers, we think in years, not days, weeks, or months. That's my post-mortem on Warsh's speech. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be watching the COMEX open here in just 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes away from the market opening here. I'm going to cover one more piece of news here. This is Friday's. You know, I'm not going to cover this. If you guys want to find out about Friday's watchouts, we had one bearish, one mildly bullish, one bullish, and one mixed. If you want to go read more about that, go ahead. But like, things are moving so quickly right now. That is already old news. That's already old news. Okay. And Brian in chat, Brian McDaniel says, if the price drops at opening, it's his fault because he made a purchase today. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, 178 years ago today, a tea caddy full of gold set sail, and America would never be the same. August 30th, 1848, Lieutenant Lucian Lozer sailed from Monterey carrying something Washington desperately wanted. Colonel Richard B. Mason's official report on the California gold fields. A tea caddy with roughly 230 ounces of gold, and the evidence traveled a difficult route through Peru, Panama, Jamaica, and New Orleans. President James K. Polk placed Mason's finding before Congress on December 5th, confirming that the California's extraordinary gold reports were actually real and not fake news. Lozer reached Washington with the physical gold on December 7th, displayed at the War Department. It gave Americans something even more powerful than another rumor, metal they could see. But that wasn't it for that day, or today, August 30th, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to 1783. Benjamin Dudley delivered coin minty dies to Robert Morris for a proposed American mint. Numismatic historians connect them to the Nova Constellatio patterns, an early attempt to build America's money around the decimal system, 9 years before Congress established the U.S. Mint. Ladies and gentlemen, two different moments, one lasting lesson. Claims matter, but physical metal and the tools to coin them, those claims are real, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I have another piece of big news, but I can't cover it. We got to go to the charts. I'm issuing a danger zone alert. We're 1 minute out. Okay, we're going to temporarily go to the Pyth charts for the first 5 minutes. Then we'll go back to our favorite, Oneida. Rhymes with potato. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be opening soon here. Let me know what you think is going to happen right now. Let me know. 40 Share wants a baby gator. If you want a baby gator before the market opens, put baby gator in chat. Let's see what you guys think here. Okay, you guys want it. You get it. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there. Here we go. We're counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we just did a baby gator. Some scientists say 90% of the time, every time, it could turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. And we are under attack. Grab your battle stations. Grab your battle stations. Immediate BRC, big red candle, but is it going to hold? Silver, red candle down to 65.78. Grab your battle stations. A BRC, big red candle as well for gold. 4,437.34. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to let it marinate a little bit here. Let it marinate a little bit here, but I need all my units to stand by for rapid deployment. Oh, and we've got a new one, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a new one. We've got a new one.
When the soup kitchen is threatened or the bankers come for our hoard, that's when the oven mitts come off and the real cooking begins. Because sometimes you just have to burn it.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are still letting this first candle marinate. This is a 5-minute candle. We're down about 0.9% on silver to 65.79. Gold 4,436.29, 0.42%. But don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we got hard shells. Look at, they came in. Dominatrix Vaughn, Soup Dragons Thunder, Guardians of the Crustacean Horde. We've got them on board. We've got the 69th Chaps Brigade on board. Feel the breeze. 101st Kilted Crustaceans on board. We've got the 42nd Battle Crab on board, and yes, the 160th Battle Crab Soar. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going stronger by the day, and so is this BRC, this big red candle. A big smash down right now on silver, but don't panic. We're going to be going to Oneida here in just a handful of minutes. And what's a better way to deal with this than just dealing with this BRC alone? It's entering the Mega Gaw. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver. I'm giving away 169 ounces of copper and some gold soon. And my upcoming Mega Gaw, a moderator will put the link in chat for you guys to enter it. But if you go to my channel, click videos latest, it's the 4th video down. And in the last 4 videos, there's a password in each of those that give you guys an advantage. So enter the Mega Gaw and maybe you can get rich. Let's see, we've got 26,429 entries right now. That's about 1,000 individual people that have entered. And the question is, why haven't you? Wow! Dom, what do you think of the patch? What do you think of the patch, Dom? Now, Crustaceans, if you're hungry in chat, you need some soup. That means you want a gifted membership. Put soup in chat or put please, may I have some more? Please, governor. Can I have some more soup? So put that in chat if you need some soup. The market's getting a little wishy-washy here. It's down 0.9%, but now we back up to 0.8%. So we're going to keep watching this unfold. It's definitely going to be a little choppy here as the high-frequency trading algorithms try to digest everything going on in the world. We are on the coattails of Warsh's speech on Friday. We've got more geopolitical strife in the Strait of Hormuz. We had data on Friday that was bullish. We have the deal with oil with Venezuela. So we have a lot of external factors right now, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, Regatta Media! Regatta Media just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Regatta. Guys, Regatta Media found the hidden horde. Regatta Media found the hidden horde. Did I update it? Let's see. If you go to my website, internationalstacker.com, click hidden horde. No, I did not. I need to update that to Regatta Media. Congratulations, Regatta. And thank you for those gifted memberships. Memberships. I said member chaps, guys. Memberships. I said member chaps. Okay. Okay, nope. Wait. Okay, another 10 from Jeff Stout. Oh my goodness, guys. Free memberships are falling from the sky. Get your bull up if you want a free membership. And I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
Now, guys, we're gonna be watching the charts here for some time. I've got more news for you. But do I have your permission to show you some free stuff I'm going to give away to you on camera? We'll just spend about a minute doing it. If you guys want to see the free stuff that you can win, put free in chat right now. I feel like I want to show it to you. Oh, and Sean says, thanks for the package, IS. You're welcome, Sean. You are welcome, Sean. Woo! Oh, wow. Okay, Joy in chat says Palladium has a BGC right now. Guys, let's look real quick at Palladium. If you go to my website, internationalstacker.com, click live metal prices. Palladium. Let's check Palladium. Oh, yeah. Palladium does have a big green candle going on currently. Let's look at Platinum. Platinum, no. Copper, oh, it's green. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to show. Okay, guys. The Baby Gator took a chomp out of that first bar there, and we were on a green candle here. So let's see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to get given away to you. This is a Franklin half MS64. And it costs Master Stacker $42. He donated that for the Mega Gaw. How about this MS69 2021 Morgan? That means it's 999 fine. This cost him $135. He gifted that to the Megaga. How about an MS63 1879 Morgan silver dollar? That one right there cost him $100. That's in the Megaga. And how about this, ladies and gentlemen? An 1883 Morgan silver dollar, MS63. He donated that as well. He paid $100 for that. That's going in the Megaga. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be in the next Megaga. Now, we have the big, beautiful bounty here. Silver Serpent said he got soup again. Silver Serpent said he got soup again. Okay. Now, this is something that can happen. So that one's for the Megaga, but this one can happen live right now. And what is it? I'm going to show it to you. Okay, hold on. I'm picking up all the silver I just dropped everywhere. Hold up. Okay. So on this channel, we have something called Soup. That's a gifted membership. And you guys do that out of the goodness of your heart to support the channel. So whoever gets the crustacean that's on the Soup pedestal, Soup, or AKA gifted membership, gets this, the Triple B, the big, beautiful bounty. This is not the giveaway. I'm going to show you that in a second. But this is my way of saying thanks to that person. So you're going to get a bunch of 90% mercury dimes. You're going to be getting this Roman silver denarius. Pretty cool thing here. One of my favorite things ever. You're going to get this Japanese silver bar from the 1800s. That's right. Samurai used to use these, so I call it samurai money. You're going to get this blob. It's about an ounce of mystery silver. You guys wanted the blob, so you get the blob. You're going to get this Monarch Precious Metals 1 ouncer. That's pretty cool. You're going to get the semi-quincentennial $50, and I believe, yeah, $50. You're also going to be getting this... now, this one here is pretty big. This is Germanium Mint. This is a 1 ounce silver round, gold gilded here. You're going to be getting that. These go for like $200-300 on eBay. You're going to be getting a Canadian silver dime. You're going to be getting a Ferdinand 1 from 1536. You can see the date on there pretty well. This coin is amazing. I got that at the coin show in Prague. You're going to be getting this gold picker that I mined in Dahlonega, Georgia, and their gold is pretty pure. It's like 23.6K or something like that. You're going to get that. You're also going to be getting my prototype Diamond Claw. You're going to be getting that in the big, beautiful bounty. You also get a pocket pinger. You also get one of each patch. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'm going to add 2 more things. I'm going to add this NGC. It is the semi-quincentennial half. This is a special sample from the A&A, specially slabbed. That's for you. And you're going to get this PCGS slabbed nickel. A&A 40th anniversary awards event, so that you could only get this there. That's really special. And finally, the person that gets the sod soup is going to get all that as a gift from me to you, saying thank you. And that will trigger a giveaway for everyone in the live stream. And that will be for this 1 ounce Germanium Mint. Beautiful silver coin there. I got more to show you on camera, but let's go back to the charts, ladies and gentlemen. And we are pushing higher on silver. We are pushing higher on gold. Let's see if Oneida's here. Okay. I was not looking at chat, so if I missed your question, put it again in chat. I was on camera. I wasn't looking. But thank you, Wyvern, for gifting 10 memberships. It's going to a lot of great crustaceans there I'm seeing. No soup for sod, unfortunately. With that many patches, can we start a crab biker gang, says Regatta. Guys, when we were at doing the meet and greet, there was a crustacean there. Cooter was there and another gentleman. I forget your name. I'm sorry. Short Stacker. And they are actually forming a militia. They are forming a militia. The patch was priceless, so I can't wait to see what they do with that. But ladies and gentlemen, Oneida is up. Let me zoom in here. Oneida was up. We had a massive gap down, but we are now pushing back higher on silver. We're about to see this gap get filled, and that means we'll get to play our favorite song. Blue Shadow, thank you for alerting me to Oneida was on. Go to X, major Iran attack in the Hormuz letter. Let's see. I might have covered this already. Let's see, the Hormuz letter. Iran is launching ballistic missiles from all over the country in a large-scale wave. So far, Tehran, Karaj, East Azerbaijan, Armenia, West Zanjan, Shiraz, listen, somewhere else. Malta. Guys, this is big deal. Wow. Okay, we're going to be watching that during the stream. That is a big deal. And even with that, silver and gold are starting to push higher. Let's look at Oneida on gold. Yep, we had a gap down on gold as well. Let me pull this guy down here. Now, guys, the good news is with this big attack, I'm not even going to call it a correction. We did fill one gap way up here on gold. It's been filled.
We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
And gold did just fill the gap on the opening here with Oneida as well. So that's two gaps we just filled with gold. Let's go back here to silver. And it looks like silver's about to do it as well, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to Brian McDaniel. The High Chaps Council say may have to get you fiat. Man, chaps, in order to accommodate all those. I know it's crazy. But thank you, Brian, for that super chat. And guys, we are 9 out of 10. We just need one more. One more super chat. And that will trigger the big show because we will reach our target. Our super chat target of the stream, and that is going for Mega Gosh shipping. I think we're done. I think this is the last one we'll need. I have to tabulate it and figure it out because remember, YouTube takes a cut. But I think we might have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're about to fill the gap here on silver. Let's watch here for that. And then we're going to be covering the breaking silver news as well. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, do not sleep on it. Do not miss it. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. All you got to do is subscribe, join the party, and don't forget to enter my mega giveaway, GAW for short. What's burned silver baseline price? Well, it was at 60. It was like 66.30 something. Like 66.34, I think, is what it was all weekend. Winterize. Thank you, CIO Trip, for the super chat. Says Fed can't raise the rates. We're already borrowing to pay interest. I agree with you, CIO Trip. And Mirthquake, thank you as well for your super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit the target. We did it. It's time for the big show.
Welcome to the 4th annual Crystal Light
Fourth
National
time.
Aerobic Championship, featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for
Fourth
the
time.
title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light
Fourth
National
time.
Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light Champion,
4-time
International Stacker.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, silver just filled the gap as well.
We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
And we are just 11 likes away from a 300 like stream, so keep smashing that like. I appreciate it so much. So much. Real Bill says, I'm glad you're on your regular schedule. It's good to be back. It's good to be back here with all my gear. I just love it. Duxter says, do gaps on 1 minute charts matter? Not as much as the longer charts. I mean, some say they do. I don't think they do as much. Now, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But this might be your last chance to buy the current dip we're on, ladies and gentlemen. Check out proud sponsor of the channel, HeroBullion.com, and pick up the starter pack. 5 ounces of silver at spot. It's high quality generic silver. It's got the security radio lines minted by Elemental. It's only $332.26 currently. Shipped straight to your door. Shipping is free. Zero premium. No catch, ladies and gentlemen. And also check out their deals. They got silver at and below spot. They've got gold. They've got silver. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. HeroBullion.com. And look at that, guys. Bike Sprocket has been a member, Crab Cadet, for 3 months. Congratulations, Bike Sprocket, and thank you so much. So much. And Drano says, ain't nobody got time for gaps.
How dare you?
Woo! Putrex says, we're going for you, Mortimer. Guys, breaking news. I have a live feed from the COMEX. I'm piping it in right now. Woo! Yeah, I am much better. I'm still not quite 100%, but I'm dang close. Like, I'm not sick. I feel fine, but like with my voice, I'm not quite 100%, but I am close. Sorry we missed a couple war rooms last week, guys. I was just so busy with the show. I was getting all these interviews, If you've not seen it, the video I dropped yesterday with Josh Fair, I got that interview when one of the war rooms is supposed to happen. That is a real good video, and in that is a password that gives you an advantage for the Megaga. So make sure you guys enter the Megaga. Over 26,459 entries from 1,000 unique individuals. If you ain't in there, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and enter the Megaga. Ladies and gentlemen, Northampton West says, finally shifted my goldbacks. Done the swap of 231 of value goldbacks for 100 quarter-ounce Britannias. Probably not the greatest trade of the century, but would have rather gotten 1 ounce rather than... Honestly, Northampton, fractional silver and fractional gold, if you can get it for a good deal, the same price as 1 ounces or less, it's actually better. Because generally, fractional silver and gold, especially stuff like Britannia's, carries a pretty big premium. So I think you probably did pretty well on that, more than you think, Northampton. Keith Peavyhouse says, I bought 10 Buffaloes from Hero Bullion during the opening red candle. Good job, Keith Peavyhouse. Nice. Goodbye. Like, not goodbye, I'm not leaving. I mean goodbye. B-U-Y. Regatta says, and he looks quite dapper in person. Guys, Regatta saw me. Roll up. Wearing nothing but chaps. No, I'm kidding. I was not wearing chaps. Hyperfixation says, it was so cool to meet you. I was fanboying too hard between meeting you and the fellows from Harry's coin show, so it was all a blur. That's funny, Hyperfixation. It was great to meet you as well. Barbara's saying, who's on the soup pedestal? Osad. Osada is on the soup pedestal. S-O-D. Sad. Osada is on the soup pedestal. There she is right there in chat. Look. This is her right here. And guys, if you have a question for me, make sure you tag me at International Stacker. It makes it orange. If you don't, I might miss it. So tag at International Stacker, no punctuation or anything after it. And then it glows it orange, and then I can hopefully see it and answer it. Guys, we got a neophyte, Krabby Crab in chat. Member for 2 months, says weekly watchouts this week is an amazing read. Thank you, Neo. I'm glad you like it. Guys, you're missing out if you do not go to my website, internationalstacker.com, click news and blog, and every Sunday read my weekly watchout situations. I break down everything. I explain why it matters. And ladies and gentlemen, literally one of my major watchout for Friday was Warsh's meeting. And I literally said, depending on what he says, gold and silver could move violently. Exhibit A. Real Bill says the devil's lettuce will make your throat feel much better. Chew away. Ahoy.
How dare you?
I do not touch the devil's lettuce. No. Okay. We got Winter Ice says, I'm up to 18 ounces of silver. Congratulations, Winter Ice. 18 is great. Your first 20 is going to feel amazing. You are so close. Congratulations, Real Bill. And Real Bill, thank you for the jewels. 603 says, I got to run, unfortunately, but I won't be deterred. After betting on Friday, I actually chose to double my long-term stack goal. Diamond Claws Troops. Congratulations, 603. Wow, congratulations. Wacky Cackle says it's tough to shave down a 10-ounce bar for a loaf of bread. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Or you just get a hacksaw. Are you joining our Chaps Brigade in the War Room? I will. The next War Room's tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the Baby Gator appears to be working here.
It's science.
As we are pushing up on silver, we're now up 0.07% on the trading session. Gold's up 0.16%. And Barbara, thank you so much for getting those 10 memberships. And I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We try. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
And people are demanding to see this, ladies and gentlemen. My paper fiat currency. And what does it all have in common? All throughout history, all the financial experts, all the big bankers have told you guys, have told everybody to stack this stuff. Paper fiat currency. And as I whip out and plop down my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe. Oh, where are the bills? I'm not prepared for this part. Hold up. I don't know where they're at. Oh, here they are. It got so bad in Zimbabwe, it went to $1 million notes, $1 billion notes, and literally $1 trillion notes. But this one silver coin here, ladies and gentlemen, from 1936, it's worth its weight in silver more than all this cash. And guys, I was able to pick up the stack of Iranian dinar when I was at the coin show. That one silver coins, guys, Iranian dinar right now is 2.027 million. I said dinar, it's real. Iranian reals to every $1. 2 million. That is insane. That is insane. Okay, I'm looking. Derek Wonkloff, thank you for gifting the membership. I'm sorry, I'll get this dirty paper fiat currency and the Vietnam dong off of the gold and silver. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
All right, I'm pulling it off right now. Give me a second. I picked up more of it while I was at the show. Okay. Okay, I'm grabbing it. 1 second here. Okay, it's off. It's off the silver. You're good, it's off. And by the way, guys, in my giveaway, I'm giving all these away to you. I've got over 10 crab bags, I think. Maybe more, Yeah, I think 10. They all have silver. They all have copper. Some have gold. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold in my upcoming mega giveaway. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications. Enter the mega guy. Let me look here. Guys, you're not going to believe it. We only need 88 more subscribers until we break 70,000. That will trigger a big show. The next 88 people to subscribe are going to get good luck for 45,000 years.
It's science.
And we are only 25 likes away from a 350 like stream, so please keep smashing that like button as well. The next 50 people to do that, or 25 people to do that, we're good luck for 6 months.
It's science.
Wow. Guys, we're so close to 70. Nearly 10 years of work to get to this point. Nearly 10 years of work. 2,500 videos and 10 years of work. Grit. Intestinal fortitude, not giving up. You know what I'm going to do? So, remember, whoever gifts soup to the crustacean on the soup pedestal, Osada, you're going to get a special thank you gift from me to you. That's the big, beautiful bounty. That does trigger this. This is a giveaway that will happen for everyone in the stream at the time. Everyone will have a chance to win this. And this is 1 ounce germanium mint silver coin, so you all have a chance to win that. Not everybody wins, just one person. But also, I will include this. This is like a special edition. It's from the gold. It's like a gold back. It's from the same company. But look at this, a special edition. It says 2026 Philadelphia World's Fair of Money. I will include that for the giveaway for that as well. So whoever gets that, when that's triggered, you'll get silver and gold. What do you guys think about that? That's a pretty cool thing right there. Derek Oneclaw gifted a membership with the 308 Bully. Thank you. Barbara says, you are a very hard-working crab boy. Thank you, Barbara. I have been working hard. Very hard. Stacker Duck gifted a membership. That went to Mom's Drunk Boyfriend. That is a funny name. Did I say Philadelphia? I meant Pittsburgh. Did it say Philadelphia, though? Pittsburgh. I said Philadelphia. I meant Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. Sometimes I say crazy things. Okay, silver is now up 0.11% after the initial smash. Gold is up 0.2. Smash the like button if you're having a fun time here. Feature Motive gifted a membership. That went to Z Moore. Now, guys, I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you something. This right here. $35,000 gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scottsdale Mint CEO Josh Ferris says, buckle up. He reveals why central banks in a mysterious hidden hand are buying physical gold and what it could mean for silver as well. It's an intense interview. Ladies and gentlemen, go watch it. If you go to my channel, you click videos latest. It's right here. $35,000 gold incoming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a good video. It's not hype. It's not a clickbait, switch and bait. You're going to love it. And there is a secret code hidden in there that gives you advantage on the upcoming mega giveaway. That's 26,459 entries by 1,000 unique individuals. Take a sip of this tea here. Woo! All right, let's see. Let's go back here. There's so much breaking news. Guys, Variable says, IS, would you please plug our meeting in Pensacola? Okay, guys. So Variable started up the International Stacker fan club called the Panhandle Pumpers. They're meeting October 10th at a coin show there, 10th and 11th in Pensacola. So hit up Variable if you want to join it. Thank you for that, Variable. Paisley Precious Metals, thank you for putting out the live stream. I do appreciate it. Guys, check out Paisley. One of you, a crustacean. He's got 9 followers on X. He needs a lot more. He started up his own dream company here. Let's go support him. Alan P says thank you. Sicilian, thank you for this. Yeah, thank you for that, Sicilian. We're going to check this. There's a massive attack from Iran right now. We're going to check that in a second. Thank you, Paisley. Thank you, FGK Stacker. Thank you, Info. He was definitely playing a game, but the real drop didn't happen for a few hours after the speech. Picked up 5 Britannias. Nice. Nice. Blue Shadow, thank you for putting it out. Sicilian, thank you for putting it out. Okay, we're caught up there. Now let's go here. Yeah, look at this. Footage shows multiple incoming ballistic missiles targeting the Mufak Salti Al Air Base in Jordan, Al Ordan in Arabic, with initial reports of impacts, ladies and gentlemen. Pray for our troops. Thank you, Barbara, for that gifted membership. That went to Lucius. Thank you, Barbara. She's trying, ladies and gentlemen. She wants that soup. Oh, look at this. Brent oil. Okay, let's check oil. So let's save this. Save. Yeah, guys, oil is raging. So oil is raging, 2%, 1.7, 1.72, and 2 for Brent. Gap up, major gap up. Let's look at DXY here. DXY, kind of all over the place, honestly. Bond yields kind of leveled out, crab walking. Let's go here. Now, definitely this attack that's happening right now by Iran is definitely going to put downward pressure on gold and silver as long as the market keeps reacting how it has been. And guys, look at that. Jolene in chat has been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Jolene. You, ma'am, get my salute. Here's more intercepts of the ballistic missiles. Thank you, B Collector, for that membership. That went to Richard. Okay, so we know Jordan's getting hit with missiles. Who else is? Okay, let's do this. We know missiles are supposedly being fired from all over Iran. Okay, so we know Jordan. I'm trying to find other countries that are getting hit. So Jordan's the only one they obviously have footage from. Reports of Iranian fighter jets over Shiraz. Iranian fighter jet activity is being reported over Shiraz in southern Iran, adding to the signs of a heightened military activity. Wow. Guys, this is getting big. Thank you, Chris Shimmick, for gifting those 5 memberships. And I owe you one, guys. I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
Now we got 700 people watching and 367 likes. That means we're literally 33 likes from a 400 like stream. I know we could do that. And guys, I wanted to show you this to you. This is my favorite thing I picked up at the coin show. This is a Crayola crayon. It is actually legally licensed by Crayola. Look there, it says 1.5 troy ounces, 999 silver. It says the color. It's silver, and you could actually write on like black paper with it. It would be the silver, but look, it comes in a Crayola box. How cool is that? It's expensive, but I just wanted to show that off. I thought that was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. You know what else is cool, guys? All the support you give me. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you for becoming members. Thank you for the jewels. This is my full-time job. I could not do it without your support. I couldn't be wiggling like a little salamander through the catacombs of the internet, getting the information. You need to read the tea leaves if it wasn't for your support. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And did want to say a special thank you to all the channel members and all the Diamond Claw level channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. So thank you so much. And the question for everyone in chat right now, even if you're not a member, this is for you as well. The question is, who has Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't panic. There's ways you can support the channel without spending a single dime. Simply subscribe and smash that like button. We're only 20 likes away from a 400 like stream. The next 20 people to smash that like button are going to get good luck for 13 months later.
It's science.
And we're 85 subscribers away from 70,000. We're 80 away from 70,000. That will trigger the big show. Oh, someone's trying to duel me. Hold up. Oh, Shad Scott wants instructions to the Diamond Claws, please. Variable, what do you mean? He wants to become a Diamond Claw member? If you want to become a member, if you go to my YouTube channel, International Stacker, there should be a button here that says member. And you can click that and you can become a member. I think if that's your question. And I do appreciate it if you want to become a Diamond Claw. Why did you start with first class silver channel? Wait, why did you start this first class silver channel? Oh, well, thank you for calling it a first class silver channel. Well, it was about 9 years ago when I was in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Sorry, guys. Sorry, my throat's not 100% yet. And I met a contractor out in Saudi Arabia. And you see this, my very first video ever was unboxing a bunch of boxes. So unboxing a bunch of orders. So I was in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I had gotten into Bitcoin when it was like 400 bucks a coin, 300 coin, and I was mining and doing all this. This American contractor, I taught him about it. He goes, I'm a stacker. I'm like, what's a stacker? He told me about gold and silver, and I went deep into the rabbit hole. That's just my style. Major analysis. And then I realized, wow, this is what I need to be in. This is what I need to be doing. So I shifted the majority of my funds to gold and silver, started stacking like it was going out of style. Cheapest silver I ever bought was like $13 an ounce. Gold, I feel like was $1,100 or something. I don't quite recall. I'd have to look. But I started buying all this gold and silver, and I was watching all these YouTube channels, and I'm like, I could just make my own and share my adventure, my story with everyone else. And it's quite unique because I have all this footage overseas. So that's why I started it. No, Keith, you're not a second-class subscriber. If you're a crustacean, you are all first-class subscribers, whether you're a member or not. If you've got a shell, you got those claws, you are first class in my book. Osada says 99 years, good luck or no like. Guys, we're 5 likes away from 400 likes. The next 5 people to do it are going to get good luck for 99 years.
It's science.
All right, let's go back here. I gotta see what's happening with our guy. This isn't big. Okay, we know Jordan. I'm trying to find you guys information. And this is the clown world we live in. There's been like no U.S. attacks for a month, maybe 5 weeks. So then Iran hits ships today, yesterday, the day before in the Strait. And then supposedly, allegedly, they're about to fire rockets to disperse mines of the Strait of Hormuz. So those rocket launchers get hit. And then they're mad. So then they launch missiles from all over the country to other countries. What a wild time to be alive. Okay. Thank you, Barbara, for gifting those 5 memberships. I do appreciate that. No soup for sod. Mitch, thank you. Mitch, thank you for becoming a crab cadet. I do appreciate you doing that. Let's check with Dog the Bounty Hunter about the big, beautiful bounty.
No bounty for you! Who wants soup?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, that escalated quickly, says Celty. Thank you for that. Okay, we're caught up there. Let's refresh this. Okay, crazy footage from Tehran. Listen to this. That is 2 ballistic missiles in flight. All hell is breaking loose in the Middle East. Iran is now launching missiles towards Qatar. Breaking, Iran's IRGC is now directly using small boats to identify ships transiting the Strait of Hormuz, with an Iranian small craft recently using a searchlight to identify a vessel by reading its name on the hull while underway via the U.S.-backed Southern Omani corridor. Oh my goodness. The news is saying almost all missiles have been intercepted. Look at this. Oops. I thought this wasn't supposed to happen again. Thank you, Octavia. That's funny. Man, guys, all hell is breaking loose in the Middle East. I'm trying to figure it out with you live. Let's go back to the charts here for a minute. Iran is going low tech now. Yeah, Wacky Cackle. Silver Stacker, how is the Canadian tariff war going to affect gold and silver? I actually did cover that a little bit in the watchouts. Last week's watchouts here. Let's break it down for y'all. Guys, if you're not reading these, you got to read these watchouts. It will help you understand so much more. So much more. Okay, let me just see. Hold up. Here we go. U.S.-Canada trade war and tariffs, ladies and gentlemen. Trade negotiations between the United States and Canada deteriorated sharply heading into the week. This was last week. According to the current reporting, U.S. opposed 50% tariffs on a reported $20 billion of Canadian goods. The measure covered products across multiple industries. Canada announced reciprocal tariffs scheduled to begin September 8th. So that's this is going to be for next week's watchout situation. The dispute raises new questions about supply chains and future of the USMCA framework. Why gold and silver should care? Tariffs can affect precious metals through several channels. Inflation. Import tax can increase costs for businesses and customers. Growth. Retaliation and disrupted trade can weaken economic activity. Currency markets. A worsening dispute can move the U.S. and Canadian dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Treasury yields. Tariff-driven inflation may push yields higher, with growth fears may push them lower. So if they go higher, that's negative. Bearish for gold and silver. If they go lower, that's bullish. Industrial demand. Silver can react to changing expectations for manufacturing, electronics, vehicles, and construction. This creates another two-sided setup, ladies and gentlemen. Potentially supportive trade conflict, weaker growth, risk aversion, lower yields, safe haven demand. Potentially negative or bearish tariffs, higher inflation, more hawkish Fed, higher yields. The market may move between those narratives rapidly. Hope that answered your question there. I love it when you guys have ask questions. I've got a video or a post for that. Thank you, Omni Abuno. Thank you for becoming a Diamond Claw member. Wow, thank you. Wow, thank you, Amani. I'm gonna put your name on that video. How many AMA shows have I been to? That's the first one, Early Rare Coins. That's my first time in ANA. I was pure fun before that. I think I've been to 4 or 5 fun shows and 1 ANA. And I will be going back to ANA next year. We'll do another Hidden Horde. Winterize says diesel went down to 36 Rand a liter. to 25 last week and went up again from 28 to 30. Oof. Brutal winterized. Okay, let's keep looking here. Breaking. Iran launches ballistic missiles and drones targeting U.S. Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. Wow. Look at this. This is in Jordan. These are interceptions you're seeing. Guys, when I lived and worked in the Middle East for 10 years, I had interceptions right over my head. That was when the Houthi rebels, look at this. That's when the Houthi rebels were launching Scud missiles into Saudi Arabia. I had it happen multiple times over my head, had to take cover. Here's Josh Fair, guys. And guys, I just interviewed him. He is the CEO of Scottsdale Mint. Check it out. This video is a heater, and it's got a password for the Mega God giveaway. This is the entry video. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. So subscribe and enter the Mega God for the love of God. I don't want you to miss it. And Josh here says, with the weekend poor geopolitical news, expecting a lot of markets to open widely to start the Asian session. Yeah, guys, Asia opens here in 3 hours and 18 minutes. It's gonna be interesting here. Brian says the challenge is to ask you a question that you haven't done a video or post on yet. I know, Brian. I love it. It reminds me of the commercial. Like, there's an app for that. That's why I love it. Every time someone asks me and I have something, I think about that commercial. There's an app for that. Georgia Gammon says, seems like all the talk is about M2 exploding lately. Anything that compounds will go exponential, including the supply of gold. Think for 2 seconds and you'll see M2 growth is, if anything, low compared to the last few decades. Bald Guy Money says, hi, George. What do you mean by saying the supply of gold will go exponential? I'm not sure I follow. I do not either, George. Please answer that question. Yes, I think he did, says Gold Hunter. Thank you for that, Gold Hunter. U.S. Air Force KC-46A Pegasus aerial refueling tanker is visible on flight tracker performing orbits over Saudi Arabia. The Iranian missiles are launched across the region. The aircraft appears to have departed Al Udeid Air Base, Qatar, before heading deep into Saudi airspace. So this is the air base that is now under attack. So Iran attacked Jordan, which is way over here. So a U.S. base in Jordan just got hit. Now they're attacking this air base in Qatar, and this is an air refueling plane that took off. I thought I did a post on this. I thought I did a post on that. Maybe I didn't. I gotta do a post on it if I haven't. Jordanians are reporting that an impact near Muwafaq Salti Air Base, unconfirmed yet. Iran is launching missiles toward U.S. Navy ships in the Strait. Guys, it sounds like all hell, or HE double hockey sticks is breaking loose here. Meanwhile, we're doing some crab walking here on silver. We're doing some crab walking on gold. I'll take it, especially after that gap down on open. Regatta Media says the Fed speaks in 3 languages: lies, damn lies, and statistics. Love that, Regatta. Guys, Regatta won the Hidden Horde. Regatta Media literally won the Hidden Horde. Can we shout him out in chat right now? He went home 5 ounces heavier. Gold to silver ratio is sitting right at 67.17 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Look at that. Popped up, popped down. And Shanghai had a high of 80.60 on Friday, a low of 75.16. So we'll see what happens when they open. 75, and we're now at 66. We're at like a $9 premium. Thank you, Chicken Nugget, for gifting a membership. That went to 2 more ticks. 2 more ticks. No, don't get Lyme's disease. And I believe we are just 7 gifted memberships away from triggering the next No Soup for Dom song. So you know what to do if you want to see that little McGillicuddy. Thank you, Brad, for being a member for 3 months, saying let's go Crab Nation. Wow, thank you so much for the support. Now, what else was I... Oh! 2 more things, guys. I made some big purchases at the ANA Coin Show. Guys, it's almost full. I've been working on this project for maybe 2 years? No. Maybe 4 years? I don't remember. I want to fill this overflowing bursting. So imagine like a samurai rides up to you on your horse and you just toss it to him and you pay him for a job well done and he catches it like that. So I am dang close. What do you guys think? It's almost the size of a baseball right now. So these are all some of my favorite silver. And I'd be a lot closer, guys, but I keep giving some away to you. It's this. Japanese silver bars. Samurai used to use them. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. So we are getting dang close on that. If you think we're dang close, put dang close. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hand a 2026 Britannia. It's the copper nickel error, mint error MS67. How the heck did I get another one? Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to Sound Money Metals. Now, when this first happened, I was able to get 2. I kept one. It was raw, and I gave one to Sound Money Metals. Who is that, guys? The creator of the Pocket Pinger. And he's given me many Pocket Pingers to give away to you guys, including one of the big, beautiful bounty, a bunch on the Mega Ga. But because I got him that ungraded one as a gift, he was able to get this slabbed MS67, and he gifted this to me. Can you believe that? He gifted this to me. So a big thank you to Sound Money Metals. And guys, he is a big supporter of the channel. I do appreciate him. Ladies and gentlemen, not only does it benefit the channel, not only does it help his company, but it can help you protect yourself. You need to do it. You need to protect now. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And he gave me full permission to do what I want with it. He said I could flip it. He said I could do whatever I want with it. So what do you guys think? Should I keep it? Should I flip it and just use it to fund more equipment for the studio and make the Crustacean Nation stronger? What do you guys think I should do? Let me know. And yes, somebody asked earlier if Samurai actually used these. Yes, Samurai actually used these silver and gold bars. They actually did. They actually did. I'm definitely not dropping it, Dom. I'm not dropping it. Look at that. Hyperfixation says, okay, guys, Hyperfixation at the Hidden Horde and subscriber meet and greet at the ANA won a Pocket Pinger straight from me. Yeah, it's straight from the maker. Such providence. Yes, it's from the maker. Give it to Rat Stacker, someone says. Check X, please. Okay, I'm checking X. Gold Hunter says, I don't see it. Dom, did you tag me correctly? I'm not saying anything. Make sure you tagged me. I have it on all. Okay. We'll wait here. We'll see if she reposts me. Actually, let's see what's... Oh, look at this. I just got it. Mike D just tweeted it out. Commander Mike D. Guys, look at this. Cargo Bob won this coin from Dominator Vaughn. So, guys, they were all on Kalilo's channel. And, guys, we love Kalilo's channel here. He broke 800 subscribers on his way to 1,000. I think we can get him there. And he did a giveaway, and Dominator Vaughn wanted to sew into his channel. So she gifted this coin to be given away, and that is from Dominator Vaughn. That went to Cargo Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs some good news, actually, because the last time he was down here, he left with a little something extra.
Some guy on the internet just gave me crabs.
And you know what? This guy right here, Cargo Bob, he just donated 2 ounces of silver going into the Mega Ga. Count it down. You have 3 seconds to tell us to drop it. Count it down.
3, 2, 1, drop.
Now, how cool is that he donated silver for the Mega Ga, and now Karma's caught up to him, ladies and gentlemen, and he won an ounce from Dominator Vaughn. So thank you, Dom. Congratulations, Cargo Bob. That is Mega. I know Cargo Bob was here earlier. Is he still here? I don't know. Do we have any hungry crustaceans in chat? If you need soup, let us know. We're 7 memberships away from the next No Soup song triggering. And look at here, guys. Air traffic has been temporarily halted in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, as the latest Iranian missile activity unfolds across the region. Interesting. Footage of American Patriot battery successfully intercepting a pair of incoming Iranian missiles. Let's see here.
Why?
1, 2. Usually, now it can change. But usually you get at least 2 missiles fired from a SAM or from a Patriot missile defense system. It's usually at least 2 missiles for 2 interceptor missiles for every incoming ballistic missile. They could change that though, but that's like commonly what you'll see. Okay. Nostra House of Gold says bankers tried and failed to attack silver and gold. Yeah, look at this big gap down. And it was hungry. It said, nah, we're not going to take it. We're going back up. The Enforcer says, we will be going live shortly to cover the missile attacks by Iran on the U.S. bases in the Middle East. See you soon. He's a great channel, guys. Follow Enforcer on YouTube. Breaking missile alerts reported in the UAE now. Iran's Revolutionary Guards say several soldiers and civilians were unalived and wounded in the assault on the missile launchers that were taken out. The president says we will refill the strategic petroleum reserve with Venezuelan oil. I've got a post coming on. I thought I did a post on that. Maybe it's stuck in drafts. I could have sworn I did a post on that, but maybe I didn't. Let's go back to the charts here. Wacka Cackle says, is upgrading blocked? Well, yes. Guys, if you've been gifted a membership, YouTube will not let you upgrade that membership until the end. I know it's frustrating. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you were gifted a membership, they will not let you update your membership until the end. Thank you, Real Bill, for the jewels. But thank you, Wacka Cackle, for wanting to upgrade. Just the thought means a lot. Thank you, my friend. Guys, a lot is happening. Okay, multiple U.S. Air Force KC-135 Strato. Okay, guys. So these are KC-135 Strato tankers. They fly. You see how that's flying in circles here? They will usually, before an operation, they'll all take flight and they'll be doing circles places, and they refuel fighter jets and other aircraft that are flying. So they'll launch a bunch of refuelers up to refuel fighter jets for current or impending action. So them being up, either one, it's because they were at the airbase and they don't want to get struck, Or 2, the U.S. is planning to further retaliatory attacks. So we're going to see what happens there. Barbara gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Barbara. Let's see. Be Garrison stunts. Oh my goodness. I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
And Blame USA says to let him upgrade. Yeah. Everything I know is you cannot upgrade if you have a gifted membership. Maybe you were close enough to the end that it let you. I don't know. Maybe you were close enough to the end. Let's go back here. Wyvern says, who was the guest you had on during the show? Videos that joined the 101st. Was it Thomas? Yeah, Thomas. So, guys, I did this live stream, and I've got more videos coming with these gentlemen. So, right here.
Yes.
This is
Rarity
these
does
are
not
both
equal-
coin dealers. He's got a brick and mortar place. He's called The Lug. He goes to shows and does sales, and he does sales online. He spends $500,000 a month on coins to flip and sell. The Lug, so they spent over $200,000 at the show. That's what the stream was about. And we show a bunch of like cool coins. And look, he joined the 101st, and the Lug joined the 69 Chaps Brigade. See right there. Now, guys, the Lug started out with $1,000 and turned it into the business he's at now. Thomas, he started out with very low grade coal Morgans, flipping coal grade Morgans, and got to where he's at now. So I'm actually doing a video on both their stories. They turned into major dealers, spending tons of money, super successful, starting from basically nothing. So I'm going to be doing videos with them so you can learn their triumphs and how they did it. And maybe some of you can do the same thing. Maybe some of you have done the same thing. Let me know in chat. Vivid Reality, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. It went to Dadson, it went to Chris, it went to Sheepdog, Clune, and Scurvy Dog. Thank you, Wyvern, for gifting a membership. That went to John Harris. It even gave you $1.74 partial discount. That's weird, Blame. I don't know what happened, but I'm happy it worked for you, and thank you for the support. I do appreciate that. That is funny. Alan J. Pratt says, we know how much the graded errors are worth today, about 5,000 for 67 perhaps. So why hold it and see if it's worth it? Wait. So why not hold it and see if it's what it's worth in a few years? Here's what makes me nervous. The prices on these are based on 209 being discovered. What if a bunch more are discovered and then all of a sudden the price goes down? So I don't know. I might flip it. I might not. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're pushing higher on a BGC on silver. BGC on silver. Wow. We just hit 66.56 here. We're about to take our first target of 66.60. Gold starting to push higher as well, ladies and gentlemen. What are we seeing unfold before our very eyes? No, it's 666.
How dare you?
All right, let's see if we can push higher. Soup John, thank you for the gift to the membership. That went to Ken Allen. Breaking emergency alerts are now being reported in Dubai. Nostra House of Gold saying Dubai is cooked. Update on the Canadian victim. So I've reached out to multiple news agencies. I found the reporter's information, reached out to him. No news. So tomorrow, now that I'm home, I'm going to be reaching out to the police and trying to get in touch that way. If I can't get in touch through the police, I'm going to have to, I'll figure it out. We're going to get that poor Canadian lady some coins. I promise you that. We're going to do it together. And once I figure that out, I'll put out a notification to everybody and we can build a collection for her. Ken Allen writes, gotta get the membership from John. Thank you. Wacky Cackle gifted 10 memberships. Let's see, did Sod get soup? Did Sod get soup? I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
And Winterize says, coin dealing in South Africa have destroyed everyone bargain buying mentality. Coins worth 2,000. Dealers offering 120 if you're lucky. That's crazy. Sell to other people maybe, because that's ridiculous. Christian Love says, Kelowna police never, Kelowna police never for back to me. We'll try the RCMP and, oh, thank you. Thank you, Christian. Yeah, and if you find something out, Christian, let me know. But I'm going to contact him as well. There was 10 MS67 error coins, though they were... No, I've actually... Let me look, Alan. I've actually got it. The rarest was a 68, I think. Let me look. Hold up. Okay. So there was 209 mint errors that are known. 107 of them are ungraded. 102 are graded. There's 866s. There's 41 67s. There's 42 68s. And there's 9 69s. So 69 was the highest. I got that straight from Backyard Bullion. Okay, Julian is saying, are there any reports of Houthi rebels? No, not really. Not recently. Her son's in Djibouti. So, guys, the Strait of Hormuz is up there. This is the Bab el-Mandab. Bab in Arabic means door. Plenty of ships going through there. The Houthi rebels are active here in Yemen. Pretty much this part of the country-ish, give or take. Her son's over here in Djibouti. So across the Bab el-Mandab. So all the missiles that have been fired have been into Saudi Arabia and right here off the coast. Nothing into Djibouti. So prayers for your son. Hope he's safe out there, but no activity around Djibouti. All the action is happening right here in Iran. So far, they hit bases in Jordan. They are allegedly hit a base or about to in Qatar. And there's some missiles fired into the UAE. And again, that is quite far from Djibouti. So right now, looks like there's no drama in that region. We just took out our first target here in silver. We just took out $66.60. Our next target here, hold up. Our next target here is going to be 67. I should have had that marked. 67 is our next target with silver. Gold's coiling as well here. Yeah, if I'm talking about geopolitics and people talking about the geopolitics, that's okay. For the no politics in chat, guys, just keep the politics out. That's going to be like endorsing a candidate or be like the president's the best, president's the worst, Democrats are the best, Democrats are the worst, Republicans are the best, right? Like picking fights, being rude to people, endorsing candidates, endorsing parties. That's the politics we keep out of chat. We focus on what unites us, not what divides us, physical gold and silver. So geopolitics is okay for mods. If I'm talking about something geopolitical and it's around that, as long as it's not like endorsing something or a political statement, we're okay. But if it's calling like people robots or whatever, or criticizing politicians and all, you know, stuff that's going to start a war between people in chat, that's the stuff I keep out. We focus on what unites us here, not what divides us. But thank you so much, moderators, for doing the best you can to moderate. Can we get a shout out to all the moderators? Guys, I give them a list of stuff to moderate. It's not the easiest thing ever, and people get upset. So thank you to all the moderators we have in chat right now. Let's see who we got. We got Lisa Anderson. Thank you so much. We got Amina. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. We got Dominator Vaughn. We got Ralph Ramsey in chat. We got Mike D in chat. Craig Fingers. Sublime Mad Dog. Richard Metcalf. We got a whole bunch of moderators here. I couldn't do it without all you moderators. So thank you so much to all the moderators. Dutch Murphy. Winterize says South African politics is hilarious. Northampton West says, oh, Northampton's a moderator. Latest Brit info, 43 sold to date, 20.6%, for a total of 133,000 pounds. Guys, I think I should sell it. I think I should sell it. I feel like it's not going to get more expensive. I feel like either A, some more might get found, or B, I think the hype might die down a little bit. I feel like it's a hype coin. I don't know. Is it a hype coin? What do you guys think? Tell me what to do. If I sold it, then I could get a baby gator made out of gold. And look at that. Silver Fox Stacker says, shout out to Lisa, Jesse, Ralph, Rich, Dutch. Yes. Thank you to all the moderators. It ain't easy, guys. It ain't easy being cheesy. I'm sorry. I think that's a Cheetos commercial. I love hot Cheetos, by the way. Guys, I have an affinity for hot Cheetos. And I also have an affinity for hitting a 500 like stream. We're only 46 likes away from that, so keep smashing it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, do you guys want to see the new microphone I've decided to buy? And that will definitely pay for it. Let me think here. Hold on, let me find it. Hold up. 1 second. I'm pulling it up. 1 second here. It's a BCM. So this mic is gonna, guys, this is gonna make it sound so much better. Let me show you. So this, yeah, selling that coin will pay for it. So this coin was, or this, I called it a coin. I literally called a microphone a coin. This microphone was literally built for announcers, for podcasts, radio shows. You see how it's built? It has a windscreen inside. So this is what I'm gonna get. And it's going to take these live streams to the next level. It's actually built for what I do. Let's see. Like, I've watched all kinds of videos on it, so that is gonna be what I pick up. The Newman BCM 104. Do you guys approve? Dude, why are we stuck at 666? Can we not get off the devil's number here?
How dare you?
See what happens here. Osada says, crikey, my car isn't worth that much. Okay, everyone's approving it. Guys, it's going to make the show so much better. Is it warranted for your singing voice? Yes, Oxby. Can we not get past the mark of the beast here? Look at this. It's resistance. Oh, the House GT says Dan Reeder wrote a song about that mic. Nice. Oh, Sodit says, for that price, you better sound expensive. Oh, I will. Silver Fox says, and a very big shout out to you, International Stacker. You are the main crab. Everyone shout out to you for all he does. Thank you. Thank you, Silver Fox. I do appreciate that. Jolene says, we need a baby gator to get us off the mark of the beast. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there. That lizard was massive, and some scientists say 90% of the time, every time we play a baby gator, it could turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. And if we get this to a 500 like stream, that also should help. We're only 34 likes away from that. So next 34 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 14 months.
It's science.
O House here says, my son is in Djibouti right now and said no alarms or sirens. He's in the Navy. He said 3 nights ago they had to shelter. Thank you for that, O House. I'm so glad he's doing safe there, and he is in our prayers. All y'all who have children deployed, they're all in our prayers. Or spouses. Or parents. We could have some young stackers on here. Scott, okay, you told me how to say your last name. I kept saying Valpy. I think it's Vapely. No, Valpy. I think it's Valpy. Scott Valpy says it's about time. Thank you, Scott. Is it Valpy? I think it's Valpy. Marcus says you can afford a microphone. You can afford a microphone. The Britannia coin is very rare. The mint destroyed all others. I'm not selling mine. And you were gutted last time. I won't be so gutted to sell it for 5 or 6K. I can buy the mic and I can do a couple other upgrades I've been wanting to do. We are at, let's see, you're asking how many subs we're at. We are at 69,916 subscribers. That means we literally only need 84 more subscribers to hit 70K. If you're not subscribed right now, you need to be. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 100 ounces of gold, and, or sorry, no. 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. I'm not giving away 100 ounces of gold. Dear Lord. That would be a mega god. That'd be a $500,000 mega god. 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. There we go. So watch this video. Make sure you enter the mega god. And this and my last 3 videos, including the one yesterday with Josh Fair, Scott Still, Mint, CEO. They all have hidden codes in them to give you an advantage. And we have now had 26,548 entries. 100 ounces of gold. Could you guys imagine? Maybe if I had like 50 million subscribers, I could do a 100 ounce of gold giveaway. That's the goal. That's the goal, guys, to get the channel big enough to I can give away 100 ounces of gold. It is Scott Valpy. Thank you, Scott. Someone said, you said it, drop it. Soup Dragon. Look at that, guys. Dragon, his name is Soup Dragon. Soup Dragon needs soup. He says, I'm catching up at 2x speed, currently 53 minutes behind. Notice you coughing. Hope it clears up soon. You've had it for weeks. I remember you coughing at the lake. It's okay. I'll be fine, Soup Dragon. Thank you for the concern. I was sick last week. I actually hadn't coughed for a long time. Then I was sick last week. All right, so the week before last now. Pretty sick, and I pushed my voice more than I should have, but I didn't want to not do a live stream. Guys, when I'm sick, I still do the live streams because you guys need the information. You need it, and you need it now. So sometimes it takes just a little bit longer to recover, but thank you for the concern. When you catch up in 52 minutes and hear this, thank you, Soup Dragon. Soup Dragon needs soup. Hyperfixation says, this is like the last time you said it. Everyone in chat gets an ounce of silver. You're so generous. I misspeak sometimes. I'm not perfect. John, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I will help you. I will help you, John. Gleam is not broken, but it might be, I can help you fix that, whatever it is. Chicken Nugget says, do you know how much YouTube price gouges your earnings and donations percentage-wise? Yeah, it's, so for super chats and memberships, they take 30%, so I get 70. It sounds like a lot, but it's actually, to me, it's worth it because I get to use all their infrastructure, the memberships, the emojis, member-only streams. Like, if I was to build my own infrastructure to do memberships and keep 100%, I would spend more than 30% of that on the infrastructure. So it sounds high, but I definitely think it's worth it. And I do appreciate all the support you guys give me. Jolene says there are 15 to 30 people missing from the flash flood in the Grand Canyon. I did see that, Jolene. That's sad in the national. Yeah, I did see that in the Grand Canyon National Park. Hopefully they'll be found. Hopefully they're huddling in caves or something. Can be rescued. Rising Above says you can get a very good mic for much less. There's a YouTube video on that. Look, Rising Above. I've done my research. Newman is one of the best mic companies out there, especially for studio quality stuff. And this is a condenser built just for this. It is going to bring such a polished sound. I've done a metric ton of research on it. So I want to bring you guys the best, so that's what I'm going to do. Barbara here says, get that dong off the table, and I should never financially recover from this.
How dare you?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Oxby says 100 ounces of gold, huh? Chasing that $500,000, yeah. Northampton says, good news, the .999 Space Command Squadron badges are on the way. To the moon?
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
And Dom says, well, that person, Soup Dragon, needs to apply for the Soup Dragons. There you go. I can't wait to see it, Northampton. You guys still on daylight saving in the U.S.? Yeah, we are. Winterize. B Collector, thank you for giving a membership. That went to Terry. FGK says, choking from the devil's lettuce. I'm not. I put a cough drop in my throat. Oxby here says, thank you for the super chat. You do you on the error coin. Thanks for the heads up on the one flip. Yeah, you're welcome, Oki, and congratulations. Thank you for that super chat. I'm glad you're able to take advantage of that. Barbara said, I will represent you in your misrepresentation of gold suit. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. That's funny. Keith PV House says, my golden ticket code isn't working. I've tried 11,604. Email me, Keith PV House. I will help you. Keith PV House, email me. I will help you. Yeah, there is a Space Command patch coming, AG Astronaut. Ooh. Northampton West, I think you might have found your #1 here in the USA. AG Astronaut is interested. Chris Shimmick says, got my cork and sweet flag you sent. Thanks for you and SGT. Well, congratulations, Chris, and thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Barbara, thank you for the super chat saying, I'm a lawyer. We'll represent you on misrepresentation of gold giveaway. Suit sure to come for payment in soup. Thank you, Barbara. I do appreciate that. 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Iranian military says they fired missiles at 2 U.S. bases in Jordan. Breaking, U.S. officials say Iran has launched ballistic missiles at air bases in Jordan in retaliation. We got that. Thank you, Barbara, for that super chat. Barbara, thank you for all the gifted memberships tonight. Yeah, Barbara, don't worry. I read it as gold. I read it as gold. You're good. Iran's RGC announces it has destroyed U.S. fighter jets and a technical and repair infrastructure at 2 U.S. air bases in Jordan, Princess on Air Base and Muwafaq Salti Air Base. Safety. This is an alert on your phone right now in Dubai. A shelter-in-place alert. Due to the current situation, possible missile threats, immediately seek a safe place in the closet or in the closest secure building. Steer away from windows, doors, and open areas. I'm trying to find you guys breaking news. Qatar tells residents to stay indoors. Missiles are flying. At least 8 U.S. Air Force refueling aircraft plus fighter jets, intelligence aircraft are active around the Strait of Hormuz. Maybe training or an escorting. Oh, that was 6 hours ago. Let's refresh this. Go back here. Thank you for the jewels, Chris. Have you picked your Halloween costume yet? Asked Brian. If not, the Chapside Council's got you covered. I have not picked my Halloween guys, what are you doing for Halloween? Let me know right now in chat. AG Astronaut, good news. Northampton West says you can be a colonel and the first 0.999th official member. Welcome aboard your mission to the stars. That's awesome. Congratulations, AG. Okay, guys, here's the situation. We're 16 likes away from 500. Can we get 16 more likes and hit 500? I don't want to push my voice too hard. I'm going to save it for the morning. I'm going to be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take a sip. Hold up. So I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Please smash the like button. Now I got a tickle in my throat. Okay. But first, before I end, let's crab raid. Let's crab raid somebody. Let's crab raid somebody. Hold up. Hold up. Let's crab raid somebody. Let's do this. Wait, what is this? Oh, I don't think I don't think I can do this one.
Well, this is so not.
I don't think he has the I don't think he has it enabled that I can redirect to him. Let's see. Oh, he does. Okay, guys, I don't think we've ever crab raided him. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go in there. When I end the stream, it's going to redirect you, and you'll probably have to click something to go. But when we go there, we're going to smash the like button. That. And, oh, it's subscriber only. Gosh, dang it. Okay, we're not going to crab raid him because it's subscriber only. That means even if you subscribe, it's not going to let you chat for a minute. Okay, we're going to do beach customs. I can't crab raid people that do subscriber only mode because then we can't chat. And even if you all went there and subscribed, it would make you wait like 1 or 2 minutes before you could chat. So that is not conducive to a crab raid. So sorry. Wish we could have done that, but instead we're going to do beach customs. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We did do it. We broke 500 likes. Thank you so much. I will be live again at 7:45 a.m. in the morning. Be there or be square. Thank you so much for the support. Enter the Mega Guy. I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, 169 ounces of copper, and some gold to you. Do not miss out. I'll see you all in the morning. Hit that like on your way out, and I'll say CYO. TNO. Catch you on the next one. Woo!
We came for the shine and we came to win. We are taking your silver. Hey, give it up now. We are taking your silver.
How dare you?
I am never going to financially recover from this.